Teach Excel to children. Teaching kids how to use Microsoft Excel has a lot of advantages. For one, they can learn how to prepare spreadsheets early on. Spreadsheets are helpful, especially if they need to organize and analyze data. They should be able to master the basic principles, so learning the techniques and features that are more advanced becomes easier. Here are the simple steps that you may consider when you teach Microsoft Excel to kids. Require the child to start listing down some of their favorite things. Each category should be unique. For example, the first category may list their favorite toys. The second category details their favorite movies. They can even identify their favorite books, foods, and so on and so forth. Each category should also include at least 10 items. It is better if they can think of more for each category. You can suggest how to make the listing more varied and more interesting. For instance, if they are working on the list of their favorite toys, they can write down those that they use indoors, outdoors, or even at bath time. Once their lists are done, instruct the kids to turn on their computers. Then, ask them to open the Microsoft Excel program. After that, guide them in opening a blank spreadsheet. Make sure that everyone follows your specific cues. Proceed by explaining the difference between columns and rows. You should also talk about the cells. Emphasize that the columns, the rows, and the cells are most significant components of learning Microsoft Excel and in making spreadsheets. Lead each kid so they can discover how to enter a specific heading for each of the categories that they have made. This portion allows you to discuss the basic formatting options, namely, underlining, italics, and bold. Then, you can reveal how the headings are aligned. Realize that kids enjoy working with pictures and words. So, check out their aesthetics as they create their respective spreadsheets. Instruct the kids to enter the items on their individual lists. This should be easy and fun. Since the items are meaningful to them, expect them to give better attention as they enter the data. By the way, in your next exercises and activities, avoid using random statistics. They can readily bore the kids. Stick to pieces of information or data that can catch their interest, so when they work on them, motivation isn't going to be a major issue. Then, you can introduce them to formatting the cells, filtering, and sorting them. You can also let them explore how they can modify the listings in descending and ascending order or vice versa. You can test the initial learning of the kids by giving them follow-up activities. You can require them to repeat the steps that they have done. But this time, they should use the list prepared by the child seated next to them. After they have gained a more thorough understanding of entering, sorting, and eventually, formatting data, you can prepare lessons on how they can convert words and numbers into graphs. Formatting and designing the graphs should make your lessons more engaging. Kids simply love working on them using Microsoft Excel.